So after seeing our entire lineup, you've now landed at the Dolby Atmos section, where we dive into a little bit more detail about our Atmos bars, how do we achieve the Dolby Atmos effect, and of course the differences between them as well. Our lineup starts with the X8500, a single bar with twin built-in subwoofers without the need for the external wireless subwoofer that the other bars offer, so it's a bit easier to accommodate. It also uses forward-facing speakers, so it will fit in any type of environment, doesn't matter what shape or size your room is. And it achieves our Dolby Atmos effect by using the vertical surround engine. This is something that we've learned from making our own content, of course, again, Sony being a content creator company that you've probably seen at one of the other pages. But we know how sound is supposed to sound like from different portions of a room when you're sitting actually in a cinema with all those speakers all the way around you. And we can recreate this effect with signal processing, which we call the vertical surround engine. This takes the Dolby Atmos signal and places every object exactly where it needs to be. So be it cars flying by, helicopters flying overhead, rain falling down, or maybe an explosion filling the entirety of the room. Everything is possible with Dolby Atmos, and the X8500 will deliver that through its forward-facing speakers and the built-in subwoofer. The step up from the X8500 is the G700. This adds two key elements. First and foremost, of course, the external subwoofer, pretty obvious from the pictures, which gives you more deeper bass, really making you feel the bass and not just hear it. But also it adds an extra speaker in the bar itself as well. So there's now a dedicated center speaker in the soundbar, making dialogue extremely clear. Especially if you're watching a lot of movies with a lot of spoken dialogue. Without the center speaker, sometimes it's a little bit harder to hear what people are saying. With this speaker, there's no problem whatsoever. It's a key element of what makes the G700 sound so incredibly good. Of course, by adding that extra speaker and the subwoofer, it has more power as well, so you get a louder overall experience, but it still retains the vertical surround engine to really immerse you from both the top and from the sides in your sound. So of course, from a design point of view, it looks very similar, so for customers that can accommodate the subwoofer, we always recommend to step it up. If you want to go one step higher, of course this is where the ZF9 comes into play. So the HD ZF9 also has the center channel speaker and the speakers on the side, but these are now high resolution audio, so they sound a lot better. You still have the subwoofer externally, but now it's a little bit bigger and again more powerful, so you get deeper bass. But it also now has Wi-Fi built in, so you can connect it to your home network and then stream directly from your phone, your tablet, your PC, whatever you might be using. It has things like Spotify Connect and Google Chromecast for audio, for example, which also means that it can now integrate into your home speaker system with any other speaker that uses the Chromecast for audio system. At the top of our Dolby Atmos range sits our HD ST5000. This is our premium flagship soundbar, which has much more power than any other bar that we make. You'll see it immediately as well when you take a look at the speaker layout. It's a 7.1.2 configuration with 7 normal speakers facing forward, 3 additional tweeters at the front as well, so 10 speakers at the front, 2 speakers on either side of the bar playing upwards to reflect the sound from the ceiling, again to give you that height from Dolby Atmos, and of course the wireless subwoofer, which is even bigger and powerful than ever before. So the overall combination is the ultimate in premium Dolby Atmos experience. It gets you full surround sound experience. On top of that, of course, you still have Wi-Fi, you still have all the smart functionality, you still have Chromecast built in, you still have the Spotify Connect. So it really does everything that you would want. It takes everything that the ZF9 does really, really well and makes it even better. So it's a true premium experience. So that's a quick look at our Dolby Atmos soundbar range. Again, remembering that both the X8500, the G700 and the ZF9 all use the vertical surround engine, using our knowledge of how movies are being made to place the sounds exactly where they need to be. And of course the ST5000 as our premium soundbar, using the upward firing speakers to achieve the same. So we've got a bar for every situation, be it a little bit smaller without the subwoofer, all the way to the bigger bars with the big wireless subwoofers. Everything that your customer would ever need.